What's going on, guys? We back. You can see me and the queen. We out here relaxing, maxing and relaxing. Got some good African food. We're gonna do a little story time for you guys about crazy times with the opposite sex. It's gonna be interesting. The food we're having tonight is from Liberia. We're having potato greens and rice and jollof rice. And shout out to Zanzibar, from Zanzibar in Charlotte, North Carolina. Since I was young.
Yes, his father prepared him Africa. That's enough.
Oh.
That's way too much. Yeah, we need something that's right. That's way
Let me
too
try and cue. You know you
much. Here we go again. Hold on, let me give you some of this rice. This is too much rice.
Huh?
Because I really want a lot of jollof.
Oh.
A lot of potato greens. So let me just prepare y'all. He's a lot more experienced than me. So he's gonna have the wild stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a boring wallflower.
No, don't let her fool you.
I'm a boring wallflower. I listen to my parents. I did what I was supposed to do. So we're gonna let Manju start it off, and I'll chime in if I can find anything interesting.
Well, I've had some crazy situations, some crazy stories in my time. But I guess one in particular that I'm going to talk about is, everybody knows I do security. I've been doing security a long time. I've recently started a security business. Shout out to KPS, Come On Protective Services. Put that link in the description as well. Yeah, so basically one night I was doing security at a club, and this is why I this is before me and Bag got together, but this is why I don't meet.
No way.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it was before we was a couple, but we knew each other.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was before we were a couple. But we were friends.
This is why I typically don't really like to meet women at nightclubs. Just because you never know what you're gonna get. But basically, I met this girl, and we were having a good time. We were vibing. She was giving me the eye, or whatever you want to call it. So at the end of the night,
What she look like?
She was cute. She was tall. She was thick. I like them thick now.
In all the right places.
Lighter complected.
You got a light skin girl.
No, don't say that. Watch out for the light skin. No, I'm just playing. I know all black women are beautiful, but anyway.
You mumbled that part.
As I was eating, she caught my eye. I caught her eye. So I noticed at the end of the night, she was waiting. She was waiting in the lobby.
By herself?
Her homegirls had went outside and everything. So, I came up to her, started rapping, we started talking, got her phone number. And we immediately just hit it off. It was just a vibe, it was a Friday. We actually talked all that night when I got home. Talked the next morning. Talked throughout the day. So Sunday, she's like, hey, I want to hang out. I want to see you. I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool. We're moving a little fast, but, I didn't think nothing of it. We were vibing. So, anyways, we ended up going to watch football at a bar, getting some wings, chilling on Sunday. It was good. We had a good time. Had our wings, left the bar. We continued to talk Sunday night over the phone. So Monday comes. So she's like, yo, I really enjoyed you yesterday. I want you to come through. This is Monday. I said, nah. I said, well, Monday night I watch football. My team's playing, the 49ers are playing. I got, it's a ritual. I eat my food. I watch football. Why I tell her that? She's like, I'm cooking. I'm going to cook for you. And you can come over. I'll have the game on. You can relax. And just come by and chill. So y'all, I was kind of skeptical because I was like, dang, I mean, this like, she's single, she moving kind of fast, she want me to come over already. We've been talking. I only met her Friday. Me being me, I went over there Monday. So when I got over there, she seemed a little distracted. She had, so she said, I'm going to the kitchen and finish cooking. She turned on football. She had me a little beer and everything. She, set it out real nice. So I hear some crying upstairs. She goes upstairs, comes back down. She comes down. I didn't even know. There's a child upstairs.
Well, y'all were like talking the night or something before? Y'all never talked about children?
We didn't. I mean, we just met. We just met. We didn't even get that far. So
I don't know why she be inviting a strange man over if she just met you. Her kids in the house.
She had 2 kids. So I was like, I was a little uncomfortable. And so I was like, well, at halftime I'm gonna leave or whatever. She's like, no, I want you to stay. I cooked all this food for you and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, make a long story short, she cooked. I ate. The food was banging.
What was the food?
She made spaghetti. She made spaghetti. She had a salad.
You ate spaghetti from a woman you just met?
She had garlic bread. Listen, I was
my
young.
God.
I was about 20.
Let's just think about this for a minute, ladies. She just met the man on a Friday. They go to, where'd you go on Saturday? You went to a bar or something on Saturday?
Sunday went to a bar.
And then Sunday went to the bar. And Monday she at the house cooking them spaghetti. And he eating it up.
So anyway, after dinner, we chilling on the couch. She was like, oh, I had a long day, I had a rough day. I'm like, what's wrong? Oh, my baby daddy.
Here we go.
Stressing me out. I said, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm like, I don't have those problems. I don't have those issues. Is everything okay?
She's giving you all the clues.
Yeah, everything's gonna work out. And, it's gonna be all right. So I said, okay. So by this time, y'all, I'm trying to make my exit.
Is the game over?
No, the game is still playing. We at the end of the game.
Fourth quarter.
So she lays her head on my shoulder. So you already know. you already know how that goes. So we get to, rubbing and touching them.
You get to what?
Rubbing and touching and hugging and kissing. Doing the adult thing.
Was the kids still upstairs crying?
No. Kids were asleep. So mind you, we doing our thing. We ain't fully into it, but we getting there. Next thing you know.
Wait. Who y'all think it is?
Knock on the door. Now mind you, we in the living room. We right by them. Window right here, front door right here, right there.
So they could tell, whoever's outside, either hear the TV. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Ain't no hiding.
I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck I done got in here?
Wait, did you scope out the exits when you first got there?
Yeah, I always do that. So she looks out the window. She trying to play it off and come back to the couch. I'm like, everything good? Yeah, everything good. Oh my goodness. So y'all, I'm sitting there like, I ain't got no weapon. It's about to be a problem. It's about to be a misunderstanding. I might kill somebody. Somebody want to kill me. I don't know what's going on.
All for some coochie you just left.
So she goes to the door. I couldn't hear what the people were saying, but she steps outside the door. So I'm looking around. She's out there like...
Did she shut the door behind her?
Yeah, she shuts the door. She's like, I'll be right back. She shuts the door. She's out there like maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm like, I'm looking around like I'm sitting in this lady's house and her kids is upstairs and I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumb. So a few more minutes go by. I'm like, there's something still going on. So I get up, y'all. Why I peek out the blinds? It's 2 officers out there, and they got her handcuffed. She like this, y'all, with her head down.
They not back on the door?
Yes. By this time, I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to make sure I'm straight, because you know what I'm saying? 2 white cops out there. Sir, we need you to open the door, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shit, should I just run out the back and shit? I said, man, shit, I ain't. I'm just gonna open the door. So I open the door. They bring me out. Sir, we're gonna have to take her downtown. She had a warrant for her arrest. She broke in such and such house, damaged his property, damaged his stuff, blah, 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 so on and so forth. I said, what? So the stuff that she was complaining about turned out to be her and her baby daddy got in a fight. She broke in his house and destroyed his house, and he put a warrant out on her.
He pressed charges.
He pressed charges and had her arrested. Don't forget, y'all, it's 2 little kids upstairs.
Now, are those his kids? Well, you said baby daddy.
I don't know. I think one was his. I don't know about the other one. So the officers asked me, am I gonna take the kids? I said no. I said no. I said I just met this young lady. So she crying and telling me she's sorry and all of this and blah blah this and that. So she asked me, she said, please, can you get my kids and take them to my mom? So she calls her mom on the phone. Her mom talks to me. Her mom tells me, give me her address and all of this stuff. So I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable transporting kids I don't know. So the officer was like, listen, we getting ready to take her downtown. If you don't get them, we're gonna call DSS. So by this time she's begging, crying, and pleading. So I just go ahead. I get the kids. I call her mom back. Luckily, her mom was like maybe 8 minutes away from my house. I ended up taking the kids over there. Never looked back. I just dropped the kids off and I kept it moving.
So you went up to woke up the kids.
Yeah, I had to go up. Y'all, I had to go upstairs. These 2 little girls. One was like, had to be like 3 or 4, and then one was like older, like 9 or 10 or something like that. So I'm like, you know, they got on like t-shirts and gowns, and I'm like, get some clothes on, get your stuff together. You know. And
they have never met you.
They have never seen me before. I'm a stranger.
Did they look scared?
They were terrified because they ended up seeing their mom in handcuffs. So they were hysterical. They were crying. It was a mess, y'all. It was bad. It was a bad choice. Very, very bad choice that night. And but I ended up calming the girls down and actually getting them to their grandma, and I hauled ass back to my house.
Did you call your homeboys? Who did you call?
No, I wasn't about to tell nobody about that. Not right then and there. I'll tell the story now because it was years ago, but I wasn't about to tell nobody that. Crazy, y'all. Crazy.
Whatever happened to the girl?
She called me.
Ever she got out?
She called me, apologized, crying. I want to make it up to you, this and that, so on and so forth. But it was a wrap after that, y'all.
You ain't never see her again?
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did see her one more time, y'all. I ain't gonna...
See, ain't this about it? What you mean you said? Oh, you just said you had to make sure you got your gas buddies work taking the kids over to grandma's house.
Hey, I did go see her one more time. I mean, not like to her house, but I seen her, in a public setting. But after that, was no more dealings. That's my story. Don't you got a crazy story?
I don't have any stories.
Don't let her tell y'all that.
I was a good girl. You know what I'm saying? This might be a part 2.
Oh, yeah. Part 2.
We don't want no long video.
Y'all love a part 2. Put in the comments, we want part 2. We want to hear Tanisha's story. This was good. It looked like it was good to you too.
My plate.
It's delicious. But yeah, y'all, we'll do a crazy story part 2, and we'll have me tell her story.
Mine's really not juicy, y'all.
Oh yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, don't gas them up like that.
Stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and put in the comments we want part 2. Okay?
Anyway, y'all, thank you for making it to the end, listening to his story with that girl. So, like he said, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to hear my story in part 2, leave a comment or like the video, and maybe we'll go ahead and give you a part 2. I'm gonna tell you my business. All right, y'all. Peace.